Oh, have you guys ever wanted to change people? Sometimes, some more than others, yes. And it's never seems to work, does it? And I found this reading from Louise Hay from her Heart Thought book. She says, we cannot force others to change. We can offer them a positive mental atmosphere where they have the possibility to change if they wish, but we cannot do it for or to other people. Each person is here to work out his or her own lessons, and if we fix it for them, then they will just go and do it again because they have not worked out what they needed to do for themselves. All we can do is love them, allow them to be who they are, know that the truth is always within them and that they can change it any moment that they want. And I always try to remember that when I'm dealing with especially one member in my family that's difficult. And I just think, well, it's your attitude towards them that needs to change right now. I can't do it for them. So think about that. Close your eyes and just breathe. Try to even out your breath. So maybe a 6 count inhale, and a hold at the top, and then a 6 count exhale. Or you can even lengthen it out more if you'd like, and hold at the bottom too, just for a few moments, savoring those pauses. After one more breath this way, let go, controlling, trying to change the breath, and just let it be natural. Bring hands to heart center. Just give a little bow towards your heart. May we vow to love those around us, offer them a supportive and peaceful surround, presence with them. And may we notice the grace that is always within others, there, it's within ourselves, and it surrounds us if we're looking for it. And please lower your hands, open your eyes, and just reach your left hand across to your right knee and stretch your right arm up and arc to your left. Come on back up. Sweep that arm back to the back of you. Come into a little twist. Check out your hips and your spine, sits bones. Good. And then coming back to center, switch. Left arm up and arc to the side. And twist. And coming back to center. Just bring your right arm out to the side, left arm up and over. This time, try and get a little bit deeper. And then up and over to switch. And come on up. Bring your right hand to the middle of your back, left hand to your elbow. Stretch there on your tricep. And inhale, stretch really tall. And switch on exhale. And stretch up. And bring your hands down. And just do some shoulder rolls. And switch. Good. And then come on to your legs stretched out. And just fold forward a little bit. Feeling out your hamstrings. Just a real gentle stretch. You don't want to go as deep as you can. And then come on back up. And I want you to slowly roll down to the floor. So think tuck the tailbone, kind of try to lower one vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Stretch your arms over your head, stretch your feet long, and then hug your knees in. Maybe roll a little bit side to side, just massage the low back. And then just kind of bend and flex your feet a few times, warm up the ankles, maybe have them go in a circle. And then bring your legs to a tabletop position, shins parallel to the floor. And lift your head up and just feel like you're going to draw your belly button towards your spine. Lift your head and shoulders and just kind of touch the back of your head. You're not cranking on your head. And then slowly extend your right leg just to where you can still hold the back steady. Bend it. Extend the left leg. Bend it. And just keep going like that. You can go as low as you can hold it. Coming back to that tabletop position. Two more each side. Press that low back down. And then relax down, hug your knees in again. And bring your feet flat, left ankle over right thigh, little hip opener. Interlace if you'd like. Should be no work except for a good stretch in the hip. And then switch. Right ankle over left thigh. Maybe interlace. And then line. Bringing your shins back to parallel. Flex the feet this time. And we're same thing. You're going to lift head and shoulders. Just touch the back of your head. And now you just cross over. So extend the right leg, cross the right elbow towards the left knee. And just go slow and very controlled. Thinking I'm pressing the low back down. 2. Don't crank on your head. 3. 4. 5. One more. Good. Relax down. Hug your knees in. Grab your shins and roll up to seated. And just step your hands back, fingers pointing out or towards you. And just lift your heart. Big open stretch. Feel the shoulder blades on the back. Good. And then come on up and transition to all fours position. And just work through some cow and cat. If you want to get a little funky with that, you can shift your rib cages around to the sides, just to kind of maybe move. I like to think of the waist as moving like a hula hoop. Switch. And then curl the toes under and sit back on your heels. Just check in with your quads, your knees today. And coming back to all fours. Keep your toes curled under. Make sure your feet are hip distance. And think really long, neutral spine engaged, front and back, and just lift the knees an inch or two off the floor. Pause. This is called primal plank. Extend the right leg to the floor, extend the left leg, and you're in regular plank. And lower down to the mat. Stretch your feet long and lift to a little cobra. And lower. And do that a couple more times. Lift, lengthen, and lower. One more time. Good. Curl the toes under. Push back to all fours again. Curling the toes under, lift the knees. Now see if you can hold steady and maybe tap your left shoulder with your right hand. So try not to move too much. Tap the left shoulder. Just alternate. See if you can do taps without moving too much. Keeping your core steady. And you can hold steady if that works better too. One more time. You lower the knees, stretch your feet long, sit back to child's pose. Notice your heartbeat, your breath. And then come back up to all fours again. Curl your toes under. Lift the knees an inch or two. Primal plank. Really notice your core. And shoulder girdle. Stay steady. Extend the left leg. Extend the right leg. And then push your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Couple breaths there. You can walk your dog out if you'd like. Come forward to plank. Step your left foot up to that primal plank position, so the knee's right under your hip. Step the right foot up. Hold in primal plank. Now this time, just extend the right leg and not to the floor. Bring it in. Strong core, left leg extends. Bring it in. Again, right leg. Bring it in. Long, strong spine, left leg. One more time each side if you can. If not, lower the knees. And set the knees down. Sit back, child's pose. And then come on up and just kind of move your wrists around. You can grab, open, close, make fists, whatever works. Give your wrists a little break, shake them out. And then go ahead and grab your blocks. And come on up to downward facing dog. Step your right foot to the outside of the right block. Just gonna stretch out a little bit. Bring your right hand to your thigh and engage a little bit of a twist. That back leg lifted. And then come back to center. Lower the back knee. And maybe lower to your elbows, your humble pose. That's loud, Ted. And then come on back up. Step back to downward facing dog. And we'll do that on the other side. So step the left leg the outside of the block. Pause there. Feel really engaged right leg as well. Knees over ankle, toes and kneecap point the same direction. Left hand to the knee for a little twist. Just feels like a good hip flexor stretch after all that core stuff. Sometimes that feels good. Come back to center. Lower the back knee and possibly lower to your forearms. Notice your right leg to the heel, the knee and the sits bone align on that right leg. And then lift the back knee and step back, downward facing dog. And step your feet to the middle of the mat. And just set your blocks aside. Walk your hands back to your feet, forward fold. Just take a moment to bend one knee and the other. Just kind of feel it out. You can use your blocks here if you need to, but I told you to move them, but some people might need them. And then come down to a deep squat. So you might have to widen your feet, turn your toes out a little bit. And when you're there, see if you can reach your blanket. I should have thought of that before. And just put it in front of you. We haven't done this for a while. I thought we'd do Bakasana. Jeanette knows what that is. So put your hands down, lift your heels a lot, and think to yourself, everyone always thinks that it's like a toadstool like we did when we were kids. It's not. You're drawing your core back like we did in all those core exercises. So you're rounding your shoulders, drawing your knees up your arms, and then shift your weight. Maybe lift one foot, maybe the other. Hug your feet up. Good. Awesome. Y'all did it. Bakasana, come on down for a moment. Just check, are my wrists under my shoulders? Or are they too far out in front? So when you shift forward, it's too much shift. So try and lift your bum, lift your heels. Think drawing everything up towards the ceiling in the back and then shift. And come on down. Good, sit down for a moment. Good job, you guys. I was impressed. Hopefully it worked out okay for you at home as well. Give yourself a moment. And you're just gonna move the blanket back out of the way and come back to the blocks and downward facing dog. And step your feet up between the blocks. Forward fold there now. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Pranam. And fold. Hands to the blocks. Step your right foot back, but round the back heel down so you won't step at quite as far back. And come upright to warrior one. Now bring your hands to your front thigh. Step back a little further, turn the heel up. So up to crescent. You still have to utilize your Achilles and your back heel. Bring hands to heart center. Lower the back knee. See how slow you can go. Good, hug to the midline. My toes are cracking. Stretch up, Anjane Asana. Please touch down. Lift the back knee and step back. Downward facing dog. And you can choose to take child's pose, or you can do a vinyasa with me. Doing vinyasa, you have to move those darn blocks, but they come in handy when you want your arms longer, don't they? Inhale to plank if you're doing vinyasa. Exhale, lower to the mat. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up, and then back to downward facing dog. Finding the blocks again. Step your feet up between the blocks. Forward fold. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's keep going because we have another side. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Pranam. And hands to the block. Step that left foot back. The heel is in line with the sits bone. Maybe the toes are turned out slightly. Come up, warrior one. Notice the big stretch. The back, Achilles. Hips stay square. Hands to the front thigh. So you can step back and turn that heel up. Keep the hips square. Stretch up, crescent warrior. And lower the back knee. Anjaneyasana. You didn't even bring your hands down that time. Let your heart shine. And touch down. Good. Lift the back knee, step back, downward facing dog. Please extend the right knee. Bend that right knee. Keep a little baby bend in the left knee, and then lift your right hip up and stack it on top of the left knee as the foot and knee on that right side come back. Try to keep the left shoulder from collapsing. Keep really strong, broadening the clavicles. Wild dog. Good. Square up the hips and step that foot through. Deep lunge. Good job. Lower the back knee. Stretch up Anjaneyasana. Push the left hand down. Bend the left knee. Reach back with your right hand. See if your foot is available there. Ooh, good. And if it's not, no big deal. Hug the knee forward. You're going to get a super big quad stretch. If you want to go deeper, feel free. This is where I'm at today. Good, and release the foot. Lift the back knee, step back, downward facing dog. And we'll do wild dog on the other side. So extend the left leg, bend the knee, keep the shoulders strong as you stack left hip on top of right. Maybe it doesn't open all the way. Let's see how it feels, wild dog. Oh, my right armpit has to really stay strong. Good, square up the hips. Step that foot through, deep lunge. Good. Lower the back knee. Stretch up Anjaneyasana. And now for that quad stretch, right hand comes down, bend the right knee, reach back with the left hand. See if that's available to you. Hug the knee forward. Heel and knee towards each other always intensifies the stretch. Feels pretty good. And release the foot. Lift the back knee, and this time forward, please. Pause for a moment in a forward fold. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sit to chair pose. See how strong you can make your core. Shift your weight to your left foot. Step the right foot back to the crescent. Good job. Come more upright when you feel stable. Stretch your arms up. Ground the back foot down. Widen your arms to warrior two. Lean forward. Hand to the block. Try to get the block. If you need to turn it to the higher height, do. I'm going to have you straighten that left leg. Trikonasana. Bring the right hand to the hip. Bend the left knee. Slide that foot up a little bit. Bring the block forward and lift to Ardha Chandrasana. Good. Look at the floor. Bend your right knee and step it in. Bring your block back. Forward fold. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bend to chair pose. See how strong you can make your core. It's all about that. You're going to shift your weight to your right foot, step the left foot back, come upright, crescent warrior. Stretch the arms. Ground the back foot down. Come to warrior two. Make sure your knees tracking straight. Reach down with the right hand to the block, left hand up, and then think, I'm just going to move the hips up and back, straighten the right leg. Awesome, you guys. Trikonasana, strong core. Left hand to the hip. Bend the right knee, slide that left foot forward and the block out. And then lift to Ardha Chandrasana. Good. Bend the left knee and bring it in beside the right one. Step it down. Bring the block back. Forward. Fold. Step back to a downward facing dog. And take a child's pose. Come on up to your knees for a moment. I wanted to try something since we've done so much core work. I want you to try some. So find a wall space. I recommend the hard wall. So you can move your mats back there or up here. You won't be on TV, I promise. No blocks. But you can bring your blanket because we'll probably just do Shavasana right up. We won't want to move back. So you're going to bring your mat kind of perpendicular to the wall. And this is the hard part is determining where you want your hands. So for me, I'm just coming to all fours. My feet are flat against the wall. My toes are curled under. And then just watch me for a minute. You're going to lift your hips and then walk your feet up. I'm a little too close to about hip height. And then you're just going to straighten your legs. I think that's a little, so think down dog, a little further away. So try it. Walk your feet up just hip height and think really strong core to straighten your legs. So it's like a half handstand. Woo. Your hips should be above your shoulders. So you're too far away, Laura. Walk your. You should be in L shape. Look at Connie. She's in L shape. Good. Yeah. Extend one leg. Yeah. And extend the other leg if you're feeling it. And come on down. Whew. Takes a lot of core strength, doesn't it? And just take yeah. Take a child's pose. I didn't know if I was L-shaped or not. I was. Okay, good. It's hard to tell unless you're looking at somebody. I couldn't see you, Jeanette. I'm sure it felt good. Yeah, you did great. It's a lot. Okay, go ahead and transition to your backs. And let's just do it close to the wall. So sit kind of sideways up by the wall. And then you're just going to lift your feet up to go up the wall as you lay down. For true legs up the wall. And if you're too close and your back is pressing down, just scooch away a little bit. That feels awesome, doesn't it? Maybe stretch your arms up over your head. Open and close your hands a few times. And bring your arms to cactus. Bend your knees and bring them a little further apart. You could do windshield wipers like this. It feels totally different. Do that a few times. And then pause. Bring your feet together, soles of the feet together. Let your knees open. Baddha Konasana against the wall. And then stretch your legs straight again. Bring your left ankle across your right thigh. And then maybe bend the right knee. It's gonna kind of force you into a deeper hip opener. Just go where it feels like a good stretch for you. I'm supporting my left knee by just kind of pressing it away because I want my hips to stay square. And unwind. Stretch the left leg straight, right ankle across. One side will feel totally different. So just go where it's good for this side. And unwind. You're going to have to push yourself back away from the wall. It's not very graceful. And just come into Shavasana. Finding nice relaxed position where you don't have to hold yourself. Others notice when you're able to find peacefulness within you, when you exude a loving space for others and allow them to be themselves so that they can truly be more and more who they're meant to be. They don't need to change. Start to move when you're ready. I'm going to encourage you to find a seat up against the wall because it feels really good to be supported. So take your time. I'm sitting on my blanket, so it's really comfortable for myself. Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? Give yourself a few moments sitting and breathing, feeling supported. Just bring hands to heart center. Thank you guys for practicing. Namaste. Maybe we should just stay here. I know. That's why I thought you guys need this.